YouTubers, this here is video out of Chicago, the Chicago area. It's being reported by Channel 5 NBC Chicago. This is very graphic video capturing a cop's alleged excessive force. This is not for the weak-stomached. Okay, this is very graphic, and boy, I just don't know what to say. I mean, this is very disturbing, to say the least. Okay, go ahead and start watching. So, this woman has been arrested for DUI, and they're wanting to take her out to take her picture. You can go and read the article. It'll basically tell you everything. She refuses. Okay, I'm going to stop it right there for just a second. She refuses to have her video or her picture taken, which understandably, you know, infuriates the cops. Okay, that's completely understandable. Alright, what this cop just did here, though, is very uncalled for. You know, he could have just let her back in there, put her in there, closed the door behind her. This girl's not a threat whatsoever. I mean, she's maybe 90 pounds wet. Okay, but what I want everybody to see is watch when he's bringing her back in. Watch his left foot. Okay, his left foot is actually going to step in front of her foot, forcing her to go down. Okay, I wish I had a slow-mo for this, but just watch. Right there. Okay, that's concrete that she hit. Okay, that's concrete. I want you all to see something here that I also find very, very peculiar. Is notice the position of her shoes, and for some reason this officer is compelled to put her shoes back in an upright position. I don't know why he felt that way. I don't know, okay? But this is completely uncalled for, and as you can see here, the woman suffers broken bones in her face after the DUI arrest. Okay? This is how our public servants are acting, knowing that they're being recorded. And that is very disturbing. Okay, I mean, that officer knows that he's being recorded, but he also knows that he has his union buddies that are going to back him up, and you know, the police commission, which is an appointed, it's an appointed body. They're unelected, and usually they're former police officers themselves. All right, so let's go ahead and roll this a little bit further. This girl's in trouble. And that's a puddle of blood there, folks, coming out of her eye. Out of her cheek, actually. I shouldn't say her eye, but your eye doesn't have blood in it. But, this is very scary, okay? I want everybody to go and check out the article. This cop was not charged with anything, okay? He wasn't charged. That's why they're doing this. They know that their buddies in the unions and the internal affairs are going to just let them off in instances like this. I mean, what did that girl possibly do to deserve that kind of treatment? You know, this is a cop that's trained to be able to handle certain situations, and this girl, I mean, even if she were to turn around and punch this guy, it wouldn't have hurt. Okay, she's a 90-pound girl. All right. He could have charged her with assault at that point and even gotten more of a case built up against her. You know, better for the system, that is. And he could have just shook it off. Okay. But now instead, what he did is he brutally threw her to the ground. Okay. Not even to the ground, but to, I mean, that cement corner there. I mean, this girl's lucky to be alive, alright? Very lucky to be alive. So, now I want to scroll down to some of the images. Okay. This is her face, alright? Her cheek is broken, it's shattered. Her entire orbital here is broken, it's shattered. Alright? It takes a lot of force to make your eye look like that. It's what I do for a living. I work in an eye clinic. I'm not going to exactly tell you what my position is, but that's what I do. I work in an eye clinic, and it takes a lot of force to make your eye look that bad. Okay? This is very disturbing. And as long as we allow this to continue, you know, it's only going to get worse. And like I said, I mean, they don't even care if they're being filmed. You know, I mean, everybody that sees this should be able to see with their own eyes that that was excessive force. You know, this isn't some 300-pound gorilla. You know, this is a 90-pound girl. You know, and he just throws her like that. Puts his foot in front of her. Whether it was accidental or not, I'm not sure. But, I mean, that's what these guys are trained to do. That's a takedown move. Okay? I'm sure everybody's familiar with that one. We used to all do it as kids to each other, I'm sure. But, this is disgusting. And we're losing it, people. We are completely losing it. And if we don't do something, if we don't stand up, we need elected police chiefs. We need elected police commissions. We need bodies outside of the police department that aren't in the same union, and their buddies that they go out to lunch with and to the bar with, investigating these things. I mean, anybody can see with their own eyes that this was excessive. And like I said, the cop wasn't charged with anything. You know, nothing. Probably got high fives. Probably got, you know, a pay raise. You know, that's what they do. That's what they're looking for. Officers, or I shouldn't even call them officers. They're pukes. Absolute pukes. You know, they have total disregard for us because we're not one of them. Okay? They're armed and they're dangerous and they're thugs, and that's because they're getting away with this kind of stuff here. And like I said, this is very disturbing. I really wish I could have played more of the video, but I'm running out of time. But please go to the website here. Like I said, NBC5 Chicago. Okay, and just plug that in and watch the whole video for yourselves, and it'll show a little bit more of the injuries that happened to this lady. All right, I really thank you for watching, and I really hope everybody shares this one. This one here is it's pretty deep for me. Okay, thanks for watching.